Hey, what's up everyone? How you doing? Nice to see you all. Yeah, so this is a new map that you haven't seen yet. If you remember last time, I was working on a first vehicle map for the game, but turned out we still needed to fix some locomotion issues with our vehicles. We need to set some better rules for how we want the vehicles to run, or in this case drive. So, and because the first map that I was working on, it used a bit more close space, and it required really, more fine details of the cars and the motorbikes to be set in stone. We've now decided that we're gonna go for a more open map first. So, the details and rules of the cars don't need to be properly defined yet. So that's why now, as you can see, it's more open. It's a totally different map actually. It looks huge, but once you get in it. I'll show you. It's not that big. You'll see. Oh yeah, the startup time takes very long because it's the first time I hit play since I booted up my computer, so this will take like 30 seconds. And currently the maps need to be like huge because we're using vehicles and those things go really fucking fast. So yeah. Oh, please tell me by the way if the music is too loud. I will fix it, or if it's too soft. Yes, a map to play Angel on. Exactly, you'll see. But first I need to readjust the spawn points. 1 second. Right there, what the fuck? Okay, never mind. Spawn points are in the correct position. Okay, let me show you. Alright, I made the music a little bit softer. So as you can see, I'll do some sliding, and you'll see how fast our locomotion, that means our movement, is actually. And then the map might look huge, but if I'll do some sliding and moving around how you would move in the game, you can see that it's medium size. You see how quick I went from here all the way over there? It took like maybe just 10 seconds, and that was without going like, you know, perfect movement. So if someone, you know, in our game does, you know, perfect movement, they'll go way faster. That's why it might look large, but yeah, exactly. Since the grandma we got removed anyway. Exactly, yes. And this is a big open map that we're going to make now, so you have some freedom of movement, which is needed because cars go really fast, you know, and they need, you know, some areas to properly turn instead of really sharp corners. So let me show you around a bit, and then I'll keep working on the map. Oh, what map are you making? Okay, so for now, this is the first thing I did was I created a bridge here. So that's a hill that you go up. You have a small bridge there, and then another hill over there. Now, what you'll soon see is that the bridge here is very small. That's very much intended. Because, as you'll see, we want people to really go head-on in some areas where they have to fight someone and shoot them instead of just avoid them. So let me show you. So now we're at the bridge. It's you know, it's about 1 car in width. The theme, it hasn't been changed. The first map has just been put on hold until our you know, oh, with you. Oh yeah, I'm very curious to see your map, Ice. Very curious. So here you can either go down this way or the other way. So this is one route. Now the reason why I'm currently going a bit slow with my car movement is because like I said, our locomotion isn't built yet, like our proper, how we want our cars to work. That's why it's working kind of iffy now. Now my game is going to restart, so I need to kill the game 1 second. And start again.
Make some mayhem. That's an order.
Right, now let's go to the big area over there. I like it, it's my favorite. I worked very hard on it, so it's good to see that it's coming together a bit. So this is going to be a cave. For now, it's just built in the blocks. But later on, of course, this cave will become just like the rest. It'll become proper, you know, landscaping. Let's take a look. So the idea here is that this is a mixed fighting area where you can either fight on foot. So as a normal hero, you'll fight over here near the waterfall area. And you can do combat with others here, or you can shoot at the cars that drive by. And as a car, you will just be driving around in that circle, or you can take a quick shortcut over there. And you'll go further up there. Now I haven't built the other tunnel yet, which is what I'm going to do today. So then that will connect you to another area outside. So let's take a look around. This would be like a path that the cars would take, and in the middle you'll have the players fighting. You know, maybe you can place some angel up here, and you can shoot people down there, or you can, you know, you can stand up here up high as tracks and shoot your grenades down. Yeah, you can do some pretty fun stuff with people that are fighting down here. Yeah, so the idea is that we, over here in the middle, where I'm pointing at now, there will be like a huge structure to kind of break up this area. This will become water most likely, because that would make sense, because where else would the waterfalls come from? So over here we'd put an object. Let me just grab one here. You know, it kind of be like this, but then a tower that you can climb and everything. Then over there, as you can see, we'll put a really big wall, and here you would get another cliff, which you can drive all the way on the back to, either from the wall or from in front, and then that will be like an area where you mostly spawn, and the same over there. And it is that this will be like the center area where you do lots of combat. Either you drive over the bridge, or ride around underneath it, climb the tower, go underground. That's kind of the idea of the map, to make it very open, but still flexible on where you can fight. And we also keep in mind that, you know, you might not always be in a vehicle, so we'll also give you some advantageous positions if you are running around on the ground. So if you can see over here, this small cliff is perfect for if you got out of your vehicle and you want to shoot at some incoming vehicles. It gives you a height advantage. while still protecting you from the nearby vehicles driving around above you. So let's take a look. As you can see here, you're covered from the vehicles driving up there, but you can easily shoot at enemies from up here. So if they go up the ramp, you can shoot them, or if they're all the way over there. We also have a little path underneath the bridge, so you can go underneath. And of course you can swing around. Will there be something like a loop? Yes, so we are actually, I'm not sure if it's already implemented, but we have new functionality for the grinds. So you know, if you have a rail or something that you can grind on, I think we've now already made it that you can go full 360. So, wait, let me open Paint. So it looks something like this, you know? So your character would be all the way over here. He'd be going this way. So while you're on the rails, you'll go this way. And then somewhere over here, you would flip, so you would not be on the inside anymore, like here, but you would go over here on the outside, because else you would be upside down here, and that wouldn't really work. So then you would flip around here, over this way, you'd go back this way, and then around here, you flip again towards the inside, and you would keep going this way. So it's something I would really love to implement. You know, think of the map like Tokyo. The Tokyo map is a great example for this because it's all neon, you know? So it'd be really cool if we could make like a, implement like theme park aesthetics. Think of it like a big Ferris wheel or something, all with neon lighting. And then you could just grind up on it and you would go, you know, in a cool, or it could literally just be a roller coaster ride, you know? Something epic in New Tokyo because of the cool, epic neon lighting. I think that'd be great. But we're not there yet. It's for now, it's the vehicle map. It'll take a long ass fucking while before we get to implementing something like this. But it's definitely something I would really want to do. And I think it'd be really fucking cool. You know, just imagine maybe in the middle, like here, we'll put a power up. So if you know, you can jump from here, you can jump from here, jump from here. Yeah, you'll sacrifice your momentum and maybe you won't even land anymore, but doesn't matter. You now got like a quad damage from over here, so you can kill everyone around you. I think it's great, it's fun. You know, just imagine going up here, shooting people from everywhere. Yeah, it's fun, it's fun. Anyway, that's my amazing MS Paint skills. We're not gonna save that. Now let's go and make our map. Let's see. This one's really annoying, so I'm gonna hide it. So first I can get myself a frame of reference. I'm gonna make a I'm gonna make a very quick and dirty cliff here, just so I can give myself an idea. Like, okay, this is the furthest we want the map to go, at least in this section. So let's take a look. We'll increase the brush size to a shit ton. Right click on this terrain, so it's selected now, and let's take a look. We're in paint mode, we want to be in sculpt mode. Tool strength, can be 100, doesn't matter, we'll fix it later. Let's go. Okay, that looks horrible. Wait. Alright, that's quick and dirty. You gotta figure out like what the height is it we want of the cliff. Yes, so what we have here, maybe you saw it when you just came in. What I did was at first I created a new landscape. So what you do is over here you type in landscape. And this is the size of the landscape you have now. Oh sure, enjoy your breakfast, dinner, or lunch, whatever it's gonna be. Ice, enjoy. And then over here, if you look in the left side, here you see number of, and it's cut off, its components, and each square that you see is a component. And then you can select how, what the width and what the length of it will be. It's basically your grid. So I can change this to 2, and it'll become very narrow. Oh, enjoy your lunch. Enjoy. And this is then this, you can move it around, you can do whatever you want. And then you click on create, and then you have a landscape here that you can work on. Then over here we have our landscape tool. We can manage the terrain, we can sculpt. Sculpting means what I just did. Think of it like clay. Well, yeah, you can actually literally think of this like clay. You can increase the height, you can lower it, we can smoothen it. So it all kind of, still on sculpt mode. So smoothen just softens it, literally what you think when you think of the word smoothing. It already, tells you what it does. We got flatten, and flatten is amazing because you can select one area and any area that you click on will become the same height. Now you can either choose to only raise other values, so if you select this height, it'll only raise terrain that is lower, and if you go towards terrain that is higher, it will not lower it. So that's great if you only want, if you want to keep your mountain high and then make some small cliff area. You can do the opposite, just lower, and that does the opposite. So here you can see it lowered now. You can do both, which is just easy if you want everything to go on one height. And terrace is just kind of weird. It creates like a gap based on your where you click on. It's and then the best part is you can also, if you have a slope, you can select the slope option here, which flattens it to an angle. So it's very easy if you want to create a slope. You can just follow your slope and it will keep going. What would you do if you want a hole in the middle? Yeah, that's the thing. Very difficult. What you would do is you would most likely do something like this with a terrace, where you just cut a hole in the middle. See, so now this would be like a chasm. It is not perfect, but this would be like what you would then just do. You just dump all your terrain all the way to the bottom, and yeah, that's rough. But you cannot really cut holes like with a cave, So you gotta find a way around that. So let's say I want to create a cave here. Yeah, I would start to cry. It's really annoying to do. You get the... Oh, you also have other tools here, like a ramp. You create a ramp. Yeah, now you have a ramp. It's very easy. So if you want to create a hole for like a cave, you would pick the... Where was I earlier? I was in flatten. I kind of have a hole. It's really annoying to do because you would be destroying the area above it. You cannot really dig in. That sucks. So many tools. Another tool. Yeah. It's because the terrain, as you can see, here I'll go to the bottom of it. It only works out. No, never mind. This is not a good look. Okay, so now from this side you see the texture, right? You see the mountain. And now it's gone. That's because only one side of it it shows. If you check on the from the bottom side, it doesn't show anything. You can see straight through it. So the reason is, if you now want to create a cave, you would be, if you would look up inside the cave, you would just look through the sky. That's why caves usually are just 3D models, like the one I made over there. I'm sure there are some tools for it, like some third-party tools. I think I used one before in Unity, I think, but it was a bit iffy, where you could really like make a hole in your terrain. But yeah, it's how do I say it? It's a feature that would be great, but it also causes problems with the topology of the map. So what else do we have here? Oh yeah, we have the paint option. And with the paint option, you can literally just apply a texture. Like if we go, let me delete this landscape. If we grab this one and we'll go to the paint section. Here we have all our different materials, so we can just paint on the floor. Now what happens is each time you apply a new layer that hasn't been put into this component, so you can see all the squares light up when I hover on them. That's a separate component. If you apply a texture, or like you paint on a component that hadn't had this texture painted on it yet, you'll have to load the shader in. That's why it took a while to load in. And it's just how you would paint, you know? It's literally like painting in real life. Pretty funny, you know, to just play around with. So if we look in the cave that I made over here, this is a very shallow water. Over there, actually, oh yeah, so here I see there's still some old texture that I left over there. I want to actually make this entire area either sandy or the texture that you see over there, like this. Now I'll figure it out later. That's all fine. It's not important now. And then over here we have some water that keeps rising up and down. Yeah. That's how this works. So the water is very interesting. So the water is we call just a plane, and a plane is just a square that you can look through from one side, and the other side is invisible. Think very much like the terrain that I just showed you. If you look from below and you look up, it's invisible. That's basically a plane. And the water is exactly that. It's a plane that we put here you can see a texture on, a material. It consists of multiple shaders and everything. And if we pull it up, you can see I'm literally just pulling up a square that has the material attached to it. The water falling, it's a separate blueprint that we use. I'll show you in a second. I think that looks a bit better. So the waterfall is literally just a blueprint that we have called Blueprint Waterfall. And it's literally just that. It's a waterfall. We just have it in our toolbox. So how this one works is we have all these different settings for how much foam you want, the speed of the waterfall, the colors, everything. I have not touched this at all because it is not important at this stage to touch that. It's just to bring the general feel of the map in here. That's why we have some waterfalls here. It looks a bit not ugly, but it doesn't look, perfectly right, fitting with the setting. But that will all be changed once, we greenlight this map and we're like, all right, let's put in some real art. This is all just placeholder. To an extent, of course, like if we say, oh, the waterfall looks great the way it is now, we'll go with that. We're not going to say that because it doesn't look all that great now. It looks cool. But we can always take inspiration from, from what we see right now and work with that. It was nice to have water. Yeah, it'd be great to have that, let me show you 1 second. So what I'd like is if we go through the water to at least have some water effects. So now I'll just run towards that area and show you what I mean. So if we walk through the waterfall here, I would like to have some splash or something. I think that'd be great. I also like the water more now. It's a bit higher. Maybe I'll lower it a little bit more. But the issue was before, all you really saw was the white water here from when it touches like objects or edges of the terrain. And then if the water would flow, as you can see, the water now flows up and down a bit. If it would flow, sometimes the water would just straight up disappear, and that would kind of ruin the zone here. So I gotta figure out what I want to do with it. Maybe lower it by like a few more units. Oh, there's no collision here. I thought there was collision in all the rocks. Oh, this one does have. Oh, it's a bit weird collision. Oh, it's really weird. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not the focus now. Some small rocks here. Do these have collision? Yeah, they do. This one does too. Ah, this one too. Okay, so it's only the one in the middle that doesn't have collision. Ah, we'll fix it. It's fine. Here, at least I can hide from your from your angel shooting me. All right. Yeah, so the idea is over here on this side, I want to have a little bit more terrain. Kind of sucks that I made my terrain a little bit too short. I was kind of, struggling with space here. The idea is to make it a little bit longer, maybe to catch up, match over there, so it'd be like 2 more components. Maybe the same over there, not so sure, because that will be a huge cave that will just go straight in line and you will not go any further. So over here I want to have a little bit more space there till like over there you'll be stopping at the map maybe, and yeah, I think it'll be great. I hope so. So let's try and play around a bit. Actually, I think when I remake this landscape and just make it a huge ass landscape covered all the way around, so it can just encompass the entire map, I think that'd be better. So you might be thinking that, it's not perfectly aligned. That's fine. We'll just lower this landscape a little bit. And this is how you just make it blend in a bit with the landscape below it, or you can raise it again. Hey, welcome back. How was your lunch? What did you eat? Oh, salmon, that's nice. Very nice. I just had some bread, nothing special, just before stream. Alright, let's remake that. Let's remake that wall that we just had. Oh man, your Unreal crashed? Yeah, that happens a lot. Huh? It's very frequent and very annoying. I totally feel your pain. So for now, I'm just smoothing it out a bit. Oh, hey, yeah. It's annoying when apps crash. You know, you're in the middle of something and then suddenly the app is like, hell no. Can I go back to the home screen now? Or in this case, your desktop. Oh, why is it your keyboard? Is it using so much power or what? Or is it just fucking with your other apps? Oh. Yeah, I feel your pain, Ice. I go through like at least 3 headsets a year. Oh, I heard a lot about COD Mobile. I haven't played it, but is it good? Is it just like normal COD, or what is it like? Okay, I gotta get a feel for the height of that thing, so I'll be doing some testing now. Give me a second. Ah, I see. Isn't it very difficult then to just control? Because that's what I always feel with like playing on my phone, is that my fingers are literally covering the screen, you know? So it might make it difficult. How is shooting? Is it difficult to like stay on target? Does it have like really good auto aim or what? So you put your HUD low so you can still, see. Oh, that's cool. My PC specs. I just got a new PC, so that's this one. Let me check again what my specs are actually. Yeah, so it's an i7. And I just have 32 gigs of RAM. I remember someone in Discord, maybe it was Ice, I'm not so sure, saying that he needed like more than that. Like, holy shit. That's a shit fucking ton lot, man. Whew. And that's mostly it, I got a shitty graphics card because there is none. I got a 1660. Because there was literally nothing else available unless I wanted to pay like 700 in overprice. So I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'll go with something, a bit cheaper and upgrade in like a year or two to something that's okay. And about aiming, it was pretty easy for some kid with god tier aim like me. But for others, I'd say that it wasn't some... okay. That's good that the weapons don't have much recoil, yeah. Yeah, I think I saw like a gameplay clip of it, and it felt like like the bullets had a lot of magnetism. They really stuck to the target, and it was very easy to shoot. I could be wrong, it's been a while since I saw it, but yeah, definitely. Like, this PC cost me like 1,500, but there was no other choice because my now old PC was kind of dying. It couldn't really run the Unreal and stream at the same time, so it was a bit of a headache. Well, it could a little bit, but then if I tried to open a few maps, Unreal would just crash. So yeah, which is nothing new for Unreal, but you know what I mean. Okay, so the thing here is now I want a ramp, or at least I want to wait for players to get up here with their cars. Now it's going to be a bit difficult because you're up pretty high, and I don't want to make it too long. difficult. I'm definitely gonna make like an overhang over there so you can still drive on top. So it'll be like a small cave. This is giving me a headache. When I was designing this, I figured, okay, I'll just make a simple wall here and the players can get on top. And it has to be this high. But now that I'm working it out, I realize, oh shit, it's pretty difficult for the players to get up that high because the slope will be really steep. So what I can do is I can make a, like, I can make it like, I can do a zigzag where you go left, right, and then eventually you're up. So we use some more, you know, in the width of the piece of rock. Yeah, we could do that. But that's so fucking lame. Let me first fix the rock area, and then I'll figure out how you get up. It doesn't matter yet. This will be about the playable space. Here I can put a small tower for player characters to get up. Maybe. But then it has to be way lower, so I'll first lower that. If you're looking for something decent, yeah, I try to look for like a 2060 or something, even a 3060, not 60, 70. But there were literally none available. I think there was one available, but you'd have to pay like €1,000 extra. Like it's already like, let's say 800, but then plus another 1,000. And I'm like, nah, I'll just wait like 2 years and save myself a shit ton of money. I think mine is the super. I'm not so sure. Yeah, a sniper's nest, but the issue is, oh, there's already gonna be one right here. And if I put one over here, this is kind of like the edge of the map. I mean, not really, but like you have 20% of playable space left here. 90% of the action is going to be here. If I put like a tower for Angel right here, then this is really far away. You're never going to hit your shots. Like, you're never going to hit any shots over there, so it's great if people are fighting here. But then you gotta think, like, is it worth the, you know, isn't it a waste? Because that's what you see with a lot of other games. They just put, they're like, oh yeah, let's put some epic stuff over here on this side. And then later on realize, oh, this is gonna be like a spawn area for a team, so there's never gonna be any combat here. I hate that. That feels so lame. I just realized I gotta lower this whole section because this is where the cave is, huh? Shit. Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be more interesting things for each character. That's what I really like to do. I'd like to keep in mind all the different characters we have. Like, it'd be nice to have some sniper nests, some areas for Trax to shoot his grenades, or to put for Hunter to shoot his rockets from. Also, like some close combat areas for melee. Like as you can see down there, it's great for Willy. Here, it is great for Willy or KO5. And of course, other characters too, because you can really hide behind the rocks, or you can stand up there and shoot. You can stand over here, but then you risk of getting run over by a car. I like this area a lot. I think it's my favorite so far. Okay, let's just create some here. Let's see. Yes, yeah, he'll definitely enjoy punching people until it gets nerfed. I smell some big nerfs coming soon. I have two monitors. I have a really old shitty one that's in 4:3 ratio, and I just haven't bothered to upgrade yet. Yet, as in like, I haven't upgraded in like 10 years. But that's okay. I don't really use it that much. It's only for like if I watch YouTube videos or something on the side, some Netflix, something else. It's not really used that much, you know? How about you? How many do you have? Whoa, holy shit, Ice, you have 5 monitors? What the heck? Damn. How do you even set that up? Like, do you have like a few in the air and a few at your feet? What the heck, dude?
Let's go make some money.
Yeah, please don't bully us for our shitty car controls. It's getting fixed. see, it was a perfect landing. The voice actors, we got plenty. I know that the voice actor for Trax is Reese, one of our writers. And for the rest, I have absolutely no fucking clue. I don't know, sorry. I think you can ask Reese on Discord and he will happily answer that. Ah, shit, your Unreal crashed again. Yeah, that sucks. Do you have your incremental saves on, or? like so that it saves every, let's say 10 minutes. Ah, shit. Yeah, it really sucks. Like, Unreal is really, really heavy. Maybe you gotta close some programs. I don't know what you have on or how much memory is being used. But yeah, it sucks. Happens a lot to me too. I'm surprised it hasn't crashed yet. Like, usually, yeah, it should have been already crashing like twice by now. Yeah, maybe you gotta close some stuff. You cannot wall run on some walls because we decide on which walls you can wall run. So, one second. After this, after I check the ramp, I'll show you a great example.
Have fun out there, you worthless peons.
Okay, let me show you. Right, so over here you can see we have two types of walls. We have the orange one and the black one. So the orange one is just a simple material on it, but so we set our collision. You would check our collision for okay, what will the wall allow? So we can be like, okay, ignore this and this, collision or overlap or blockage. So we set our wall running, the block, which means you can wall run on it. And then this one here you can see the wall run setting is set to ignore. So we have lots of settings in here like wall running, climbing, mantling, vaulting, lots of other things. Also the generic like okay, bullet collision, all that, and we just check if the wall allows it. So you don't have it yet. I just realized I've been muted for like half an hour. Nice. So nothing important except that I also played Anna, and before that I made Mercy, and then they changed her and I quit the game. Well, that was nice. Nice quiet stream. Yeah, so the idea here is to just we created a ramp so that when the players, want to get some airtime, they can just boost off of here and still gotta improve it, but it's fine for now. Oh yeah, I suck at Widowmaker. Or sucked. It's been a while since I played, so now I'm even worse. Okay, let's push this. Alright, it's been pushed. That was push 1900 apparently. And yeah, I guess that's it. I gotta go soon. So thank you guys for sticking by, coming by, everything. Really appreciate it. And yeah, see you maybe tomorrow, depends, or the day after, or whenever I'll stream. I'll keep you guys updated in Discord. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. See ya.